Pi r squared is the formula of finding the area of a circle. You may wonder that what happens? How did they get it? So when you look at a circle and when you divide it into sectors, small sectors, and you rearrange them like that, you find something that is almost similar to a rectangle. But it is not actually a rectangle very well. So we're going to look for a perfect one. So when you divide again the second step and subdivide into smaller ones, you'll still find that it's not yet a perfect one. So if you start dividing into smaller sectors, very small, in a way that they form at least something that is closer to a perfect one, it doesn't really try to seem like it is not all that perfect again, if you see. So we're going to divide for the first time, and remember, we're going to be dividing into smaller ones, smaller sectors, in a way that they look so small in our eyes. We're again going to subdivide these smaller ones also. So we shall still divide, continue dividing the small sectors, continue still to divide until the whole circle turns black, at least for us to get a perfect rectangle. So now, when you see the whole circle black like that and you rearrange those sectors, you find that they form as something that is a perfect rectangle, just like that. So you realize that the circle you've divided, the area is the same as the area of the rectangle. So we say area of the circle is equals to the area of the rectangle, which is the same as base times height. And now we have the height, which is the same as the radius of the circle. Very simple like that. So height is equals to the radius, and we have it there. What about the base? Now, the base itself, we're going to understand first a circle. When you spread the circumference of a circle like that, you find that half of the circumference is said to be equals to the base. So half of the circumference will give us the base. And we well know that circumference is said to be equals to 2 pi r. And now, when you multiply half times 2 pi r, the 2 and 2 cancel and remain with pi r, which is the base. So now, our rectangle is coming well. Pi r times r, which is the radius. When you multiply r times r, you get r squared. So we end with something that said be pi r squared, which is the area of the rectangle, which is at the same time the area of a circle. And that's how we got the formula called pi r squared.